So, yeah, I think I'm gonna tell you here the real secret of how to make a relationship last so long. And the real trick is to be authentic every time. And in our case, I met Mara in 1972 in a varig class, to work in the airport. So we both attended the class together. And there isn't, two people with such a different personality. I am almost the opposite that she is. I am a person that it's more fascinated into things and ideas and what humans create. And she is fascinated by humans. So she's a people person. I'm not a people person. Yeah. This party will not happen if she was thinking. I would probably throw a party when I turned 75 years of anniversary, and I still would be happy to die before that. So she did it all. There is a saying in Portuguese that most of you know, antes só do que mal acompanhado. Means rather be alone than in bad company. And I kind of follow that to the rule. Like people that I don't know, I always tend to see, well, maybe it's a bad company. Mara is the opposite. She doesn't follow this rule. She doesn't like to be alone. She likes people, new people, and I don't think she mind much the risk to get into a bad company relationship. Otherwise, how she would pick me to be her husband. So this also, I think, was kind of resolved by the fact that we both are very straightforward. And I don't think there is like a couple that has been together for as long as we are, no. There is a condition here. I'm sure there are many, but I'm saying couples that love each other every single moment of their existence. Maybe there is. We are not like that. We need to pick an interesting issue to have a high-level debate, okay? Debate between husband and wife. Like, for instance, I'll give you an example. She comes up with she comes back from Brazil and she bought a new handbag, right? And so she shows the handbag to me, and I've been always a very, the politician type, very measured in my words, and I never raise my voice. The opposite. I'm being satirical. She shows the handbag, and in my mind, I say, oh my God, another handbag. Like it's not enough, the handbags that she barely used. She has a collection. But, I say things without thinking, and then she responds also without thinking. And she said, I'm not gonna wait for your permission to buy a handbag, something like that. And that sparked very intellectual debate. So we put our time to start back and forth like a ping pong. And Mara has this ability. Well, let me tell you first that unlike most of the households, Mara really controls the financial here. She controls the bank accounts, the credit card statements, all the expenses. She even the income rentals that she takes care of those. And I don't even know for sure the password for a bank account. That's the way we do it, and this is true. But yet, if I give an opinion, it kind of sounds like I'm telling her what to buy or not to buy. She could have bought the handbag, not tell me anything, and I wouldn't know at all. Even if she wears it, I probably would not know. But she goes and she tells me, and I think the reason is the same reason that I answer, oh my God, you need another one. We need something to debate about. And the other point that I need to make about Mara, which is very peculiar, she has this incredible ability to store and process any information going back to maybe to the womb. She never forgets things, and she knows exactly how to pull it out in the right moment. So when I say, for instance, I tell her, I'm not going to tell you what to buy or not to buy. I'm just giving my opinion, that I don't think you need another handbag. She says, remember that day. And that day, say, what day? When I was pregnant of Jessica. We were in Teresópolis, which is a little town in Rio, and I was walking down the street and I saw this gorgeous dress for pregnant women, right? And I wanted to buy it, and you didn't let me buy it. Didn't want to buy it.
This was a subject for therapy.
So she says, this is true. And your mom was with us, and she told me to buy it, and I still didn't buy it. So, and I'm kind of running my disc here to try to remember. Right? I had absolutely no idea. I know it's true because she doesn't lie, but I can't remember. And then she brings as a witness for the prosecution my mom that has been dead for 20 years, so I can ask her. So I say, well, look, maybe I'm trying to rationalize here. Maybe I thought that you shouldn't buy because maybe you were 8 months pregnant, you wear it for 1 month. So that, that kind of logical of engineering mind. And she said, I don't care. But you didn't let me buy it, and I follow you. So now she's getting the handbag. And the fact that I don't remember makes me mad because I can't remember stuff that she brings to the conversation that I can't refute, right, or debate. And of course, like I say, I never raise my voice, and I make it worse because. Then she gets upset. I say, oh, look, you ruined my night. That's okay. And she storms out. And I also know exactly when to let it go. And I storm out after her, So it becomes like a pissing contest for 40 minutes. And then it comes to a situation that honestly, we can't even remember why we're discussing about. But this is very rare. But the great thing about us is that we go through those things that make our relationship even stronger because we know how to deal with them. We know that they are not important. Facing the connection that we have. Those things are forgotten the next day, and it's always like that. And Mara, I want to say something about her, that she's able to, we call each other every time, every day, several times a day actually. I like to hear her voice, even if we don't have anything to really important to say to each other, we still call each other. And the other day she called me, there was a snake in front our front door, and she was hysterical, And she said, Sergio, there is a huge snake in front of the door. It was. I almost stepped on it. And really hysterical. And then I said, so where's it? I don't know, the front door is open. I said, well, go there and check it out. She was in front of the garage, so she couldn't see because she didn't want to see the snake. And I said, she was talking to me on the phone. I told her, well, snap a picture. Take a picture of the snake. You know, that was my idea. Snake in front of the door. I said, no, I'm not going to go back there. I said, look, snake. And I told her, look, take a picture we can post on Facebook. But that did it. She went back. And this snake was no longer there. Okay. I think what I think it happened is that this snake was more scared than she was, and she fled. But I want to wrap this up with something that shows that when things are really matter, how the stuff that Mara is made of. I'm going to tell you something that we never think about it, but it did happen here in this house. It was like 20 years ago, I think 19 to be more precise. We had two guys wearing bandanas covering their face with knives that came into the house at 3 in the morning. At the time, the girls were teenagers, and Eric, I think he was 10, 9, yeah, 9 or 10. And so make a long story short, the guys were after valuables. They want to steal stuff. We didn't know. Mara was the one. I mean, they took the girls and gagged everybody, with duct tape. And Mara woke up with a guy holding a knife on Eric's throat in front of, in our bedroom. And she, I sleep like a baby. I mean, the guys didn't make any noise, but she woke up and she saw the thing, and I don't know, it was a minute later, she woke me up. And she was the one that calmed me down because she didn't know what would be my reaction, right? This is such a unique event, and you stay perplexed. They stole a bunch of things. Some of them we recovered 1 year later. Was in the FBI vault in Las Vegas, and then they left. But they duct taped all of us, so we couldn't really move right away. And at that moment, I remember that I made an effort to caress her arm. I don't know if she remembers that. And because at that moment, I was so proud of her, because this could have turned completely different if she didn't have the fiber to act like she did. So I'm very proud of you. I love you. I just want to say to everybody, so there's no question, and hope you forgive the crumbs that I leave tomorrow, maybe for a month.
Why don't you say something funny? Like that night, the thief said, do you have anything else, any more valuables? And Cynthia said, I do. He said, how much? I have $2.25. $225. She said, no, $2.25.
And they stole that.
And then everybody laughed because in the middle of the tragedy, she came with.
Well, this extends to all 4 of them. My kids too, the way they react. I mean, we didn't need any therapy, we kind of showed it. Actually, next day, Eric was calling his friend, say, you know what? Bad guys came here in the middle with the big knives. So it was something like an adventure. Fortunately, we were all, very well, and just things that they stole. But I was very proud.
I was
of
so
them.
happy that they didn't do anything bad to us. It's just a valuable, so that's okay. We recover later.
Well, guys, thank you very much. I'm sorry for the long speech. I appreciate you being here. I hope you had a good time. And
Now I'm gonna pass it
yeah,
on.
we're gonna.